In 2015, the United Nations adopted the Sustainable Development Goals with an aim to create a sustainable world, to create a world that is better, not only for the current generation, but for the future of the world. One of the issues that are dealt with, up to 12 of the SDGs, they deal with the issues to do with waste management, how to create a world that is better when we've eradicated waste in our communities. Welcome to the presentation on Sustainability Action Plan on Waste Management in Ruwa. My name is Kanisio Tanyaiwa, a sustainability expert. Ruwa City has up to 120,000 residents. The city generates up to 500 tons of waste daily, yet only about 200 tons is collected, leaving a deficit. This gap poses significant environmental and public health risks. But with aligning the Sustainable Development Goals number 11, what we aim to do is to create an inclusive, a safe, and a resilient urban environment through effective waste management strategies and community engagement. Why is waste management a sustainability issue? Number one, environmental impact. Poor waste management leads to pollution, greenhouse emissions, and biodiversity loss. It causes resource depletion, landfilling, incineration, waste valuable materials. It hinders recycling efforts and creates problems. All these, among other issues, they cause serious public health risks. Unmanaged waste contaminates water, our soils, our air, and it poses serious health risks for the Ruwa's residents. The environmental impact, the pollution, the depletion, and the health risk, they're all connected. It leads to bigger problems that need to be addressed. Capacity issues. Ruwa City has issues to collect garbage. They have limited infrastructure. Only 200 tons of waste are collected, and it results in all this causing so many risks. So what do we want to do? We have set up some sustainability goals, things that we need to do as a city to come up with a clean city, a smart city. We want to reduce waste at source. We want to implement eco-design principles that are aimed at minimizing packaging, promoting bulk purchasing, and aiming for at least 30% reduction in waste generation by 2030. We want to create a circular economy. Use, reuse, recycle, and reuse. If we establish these systems, the materials, we can actually increase the recycled materials up to 25% by 2030. How do we do this? We can only do this with the engagement of the whole community. We want an efficient collection strategy where we introduce separate bins for recyclables and organics, utilizing smart tracking to optimize collection routes and reduce our costs by up to 15%. We want to implement smart tracking systems, to adopt Internet of Things enabled waste bins, to monitor fuel levels in real time, enhance collection efficiency, and reduce operational costs by up to 30%. We want to introduce the data analytics for optimization. By utilizing data analytics to optimize collection routes, we potentially decrease the fuel consumption and reduce the gas emissions by up to 20%. We also improve service delivery in rural, in urban areas. Regular audits are important. We want from households to company to community level audits that can help us. We conduct the biannual audits of waste management to ensure that there's compliance with the regulations and identify the areas for improvement, fostering accountability. Who is involved in all this? Are we creating a problem for people? We want to involve everyone. It comes from the top and it goes down all the way to the community. At local government level, at rural local board level, the local government is crucial for the implementation of policies. We need the resource allocation and infrastructure development, ensuring effective waste management systems in rural diverse communities. We have got a community that is diverse from Solomeo to Baroshet to the Roa, original Roa. We go to all the places where we need to taking care of all the different varieties of people in their different classes. Community organizations, the churches will play a role. The non-governmental organizations, the civil society, they all play a very big role because it raises awareness. We want to mobilize residents through their own communities and facilitate educational programs on sustainable waste practices in Ruwa. It also involves the private sector because without engaging the private sector, we won't succeed. But we need a regulatory framework. Number one, we also need to establish waste segregation rules. People need to know that waste management is actually a practice that can actually be put into a policy and into a law. So we want to implement regulations that mandate waste segregation at source to enhance recycling, targeting a 30% increase in recyclable. We also create incentives for sustainable practices, introduce tax incentives for the companies, for the corporations, for the people, for businesses that are adopting eco-friendly practices with an aim to increase participation in sustainable waste management by 40% at least within 5 years. So we also enforce some penalties that if you drop waste, if we see the packaging that are written your name and we see you dropping or dumping waste at the wrong place, there's supposed to be punishments. And all this is aimed at creating a good environment. What do we want to achieve? We want to have a sustainable community, a reduction in waste generation by 30%. That will in turn improve public health. Less people visiting the hospitals because of treatable diseases that are caused by waste, that are caused by our waste that we are generating. And we also want to increase community engagement. The more the people come together, the better we have a community that is concerned about the future. How are all these things related? They are related because we want, while we are managing waste, we also want to be able to generate energy for ourselves. So renewable energy systems are a very important aspect of this whole waste management because they are all interconnected. Reduce waste, generate energy, use less electricity, all this will improve. We want a circular economy. Reduce waste by 50%. Use, reuse, recycle, and reuse. That's a circular economy. We have got to give more lives to the products that we are using. The plastics we are throwing away, we can use them for something else. And this will improve our urban planning influence because effective planning can minimize waste reduction by up to 20%. Ensuring efficient waste management systems are in place to support sustainable cities. What are our next steps? Waste management importance. Effective waste management is crucial for sustainable urban development, directly impacting public health, environmental equality, and economic viability in rural. Stakeholder collaboration. It is important that people come together and work towards a critical goal. Collaboration among the local government, among businesses, communities. It is essential to effective waste management strategies and achieve sustainable goal number 11. We also talk about policy implementation, robust policies, incentives for recycling and waste reduction. They will drive systemic change and foster a culture of sustainability within rural communities. What do we take away? The Sustainable Action Plan for rural. It emphasizes the critical need for effective waste management to achieve at least SDG number 11. It includes the importance of community engagement, innovative recycling solutions, policy reforms, and moving forward, collaboration among stakeholders is essential so that we can implement these strategies to ensure a cleaner, healthier environment for all residents of Ruwa. By prioritizing sustainable practices, Ruwa can set a precedent for other cities facing similar challenges. Welcome to Ruwa City. My name is Canisium, the sustainability expert. Spasiba. Thank you.